So you guys seen us hatching out all these crazy clutches this season 2 of what's in the box and everything, but I haven't really ran you guys through what Flawless is keeping really from this year's production. So in this video, that's what we're going to jump into. We're going to take a visit over to Fort Knox, our big, huge, tall ARS rack that we had picked up specifically for holdbacks, and pull out a few and see what you guys think. Let's dig in. Hey guys, what's going on? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, coming to you guys with another video. This week we're going to show off some of our beautiful holdbacks. Some of them are not, how do I say, mind-blowing, or it just sets us up for certain scenarios as we move forward. We keep preaching that as far as where we're going. We have all these projects, multi-recessive, some incomplete dominance at play, going so many different directions. So we want to give you kind of a little sneak peek on what we held back from this production year 2024. I believe we did a video on last year's holdbacks. I think we held back 40, maybe 42, 43 ball pythons from last year's production. Last year was our first year producing. We had 43 clutches. We were hoping for hitting the odds, because every single one of these clutches, we really wanted to hit something very specific that would really help us hopefully chase down some goals of ours this year. We only hit 33 clutches this year. We had a potential of hitting 50. We still have some that's going to probably go really late. I believe I just seen an ovulation from possibly 2 females, but that means they're going to lay next year, so you can look forward to season 3. We're going to break it up by year, since our season seems to be, rolling through the whole year. The importance of these videos like this is not only to kind of showcase what we're holding back, what we're working with as we move forward, but also to put a lot of emphasis on your projects. So if you're working these, so this is going to be a long video, guys, but if you're working these projects, however you may do it, whatever you want to work on, this kind of shows you the percentage, the general average percentage on your success rate on what you're really hitting when you're striving for it. You figure out of the 33 clutches this year, I got to go back and count the actual number of hatchlings we ended up with, but I want to say we're probably around 28 holdbacks, somewhere around there. I'll run through these, show them off to you guys. If they're in shed, probably skip over them, so expect, I guess, 20 plus holdbacks. So without further ado, let's dig in with the first. So right out the gate, I'm gonna show you this dirty girl. These high white snakes always seem to get super dirty, but this girl here is gonna be a staple here, because she definitely raises the ceiling of the basement combos that we will be producing in our clown pod project, as well as adding a little hypo. She isn't hypo or het hypo, but this is going to be, like I said, replacing a single gene clown female for us, or a single gene pod female. This girl here is a leopard, possible super leopard, fire, pastel, clown pod female. So this is one of our girls from this year. She's already this big. You guys may have seen this girl a few times on Instagram. We post her quite a bit. This is actually a redhead visual hypo female. Can go a few different directions with her, but redhead hypo. Okay, I'm gonna show off this girl here. This is the smaller version, okay, but we actually have 2 of these from 2 different clutches. This girl here is a hidden gene Wama stranger, 50% double het, ouch, for clown and puzzle, and quite spicy. As the sister, or same gene sister, that's much bigger than her, has been tested already and is double het, clown, puzzle. So got 2 of these. So these are this year's production in this project that we're working on. Again, practicing what we're preaching. Really can't release anything off of this project. This is one of those projects where if you guys are working dinkers, I don't want them to strike each other. If you guys are working dinkers, you kind of want to work it out and see how it works with certain genes and make certain combos. We went over several videos. I might do a special video just on this. We've been kind of naming it chainsaw. But again, we haven't sold anything from it. We still have the mom. Golly, all these guys are really hungry, I guess. But we haven't sold anything. We kept everything from it that we've been producing. This is our second year producing. We actually got spot nose into both of these this year around. These are also going to be, golly, these are het pied and het DG. And in that same project, first year around working with that chainsaw gene, we missed on the odds of hitting any males, actually. And it's very important to hit males, even though we talk about buying males. It's very important in that project, in these projects where you're working with dinkers, to really have a male or two, because if not, you only are working with that female. And we only had one female who's given us 2 clutches, both year 1 and now. In year 2, but guess what, year 3 we may give her a year off. We'll see how her body is. She's already got size. This gene is really food hungry. I'm really food responsive, which I love. But I wanted to show this boy off because we hit a boy this year. This is a this year boy. He's this big, probably getting close to breeding size, and this ended up being our all gener from that clutch. So it's really exciting to work with this chainsaw gene. And again, like I said, I'll do a follow-up video kind of just focusing on this gene, but just want to keep it moving on all our holdbacks. And to keep it rocking and rolling on untapped genes, we're going to talk a little bit about toxic. The homie Tyler over at Tyler's Toxic Balls really hooked us up with the god snake that we have. Mom is still here doing her thing, and she's basically yellow belly toxic double het clown pied, and bred her to leopard clown het pied, and she killed it for us. So what you're looking at here is a yellow belly toxic clown, 66% het for pied. Obviously we're going to get her tested, but this girl here is stunning. Heck of a new gene over there at Tyler's Toxic Balls. So this is a girl we hit. We also hit a boy. Okay, so this is the boy. This is going to be toxic leopard clown, 66% het for pied. Beautiful gene. Seems to be a very dark gene. Golly, chill out. Okay, so we got another one. We got sisters. The sister is actually in shed. This is going to be a super orange dream, inchy, fire, het for DG girl. Beautiful, extremely bright and dark at the same time. The sister that's in shed won't show her off. Same exact genes. The only difference is the sister also is chocolate. So definitely some powerhouse girls to have in these tubs, being het for DG as well. Okay. All right, fresh out of shed, we have a beautiful, very bright, vibrant bamboo banana 100% het sentinel paint girl. That's quite interestingly enough, she's been our only banana produced from our male that's female. So I'm happy that it was the bamboo banana combo. So now we'll hold her back and work on that. She's already getting some size. And we'll show these two off for honorable And we'll show these two off for kind of honorable mention for right now, but definitely hold back level. But these two are basically a 1.1 super inchy orange dream leopard hypo pod 50% het for ultra male that we're going to get tested. And if you're wondering why they are not automatically holdbacks, I'll show you right now. Okay, so I won't show all of them, but those two are not automatically holdbacks because we've hit 7 of these beautiful snakes. They are Orange Dream, Inchy, Leopard, Ultramel, Pied, Het Hypo. We hit 1.6 and we're keeping them all. Absolutely stunning and getting size too. This is the boy. So, okay, and moving on with this project. It's kind of self-explanatory with how bright she is, but we actually have 2 of these girls. All it is just basically a DG pod female. We have 2 of them that we're holding back, growing out. Alright, and check out this wonky girl. This is actually, we have 1.2 Hurricane Pied 100% het for DG. And last year we have 1.1 Hurricane Pods 100% het for Ultramel. So we were definitely blessed with the Hurricane Pods. And we also have a few Hurricane Pods that aren't het for anything. I think 4 or 5 Hurricane Pod girls that aren't het that should be breeding 2026 season. Then we have this girl. Let me try to get out of frame. She's so bright. Check her out. This girl is a pastel Mario Inchy, possible yellow belly. From the flaming on the side, she probably is. She's het for G stripe and 50% het for Pied. Gonna work that G stripe Pied project and get hopefully Mario in it. But this is actually absolutely beautiful girl. Stunning. So another rather simple girl that, if we're lucky, can move us forward big time. This is a pied female that is also 50% double het hypo monsoon. Really, really beautiful. High white, absolutely gorgeous girl. Love the kind of pattern on the back of the neck as well. Really cool. I think this girl's going in the shed, but this girl here is LC Orange Dream het Pied, 50% het for laugh. LC Orange Dream. Beautiful girl. Definitely had to keep her back. Gotta work that LC, build up that LC army. And we were blessed enough in that same clutch, a little chunky boy, we hit super dark. This is a LC Pied, 50% het for laugh. Check out those saddles. We had a few more LC Pied combos, but they're in shed as well. But this boy is a big time holdback for us. Okay, and we're gonna hold on to this girl too. She's a holdback. Very bright. This is a OD YB Wookie double het DG Pied female. Absolutely stunning. And finally, we're going to take it a little further. All right, this is going to be the last one of today. OD YB Wookie Pied for DG. Stunning. Gorgeous. The yellows and oranges. Wow. Yeah, guys, so figured we would run through that rack, run through Fort Knox, kind of pick out a few that look pretty good. For the most part, I would say 95% of all of that was not in shed. There's a couple, maybe one or two that may be going in the shed, but those are all productions in-house here at Flawless this year. At the same time, we've picked up several purchases this year to move us forward, but those are literally the holdbacks. 90-95% of them typically are always going to be female, because we plan to budget to buy for certain things we need to add into the projects. That allows us to keep our collection. I know it's large, but it's small comparatively to other mainstream bigger breeders. And that's just our technique of what we're going about, how we're approaching things. We still have moved several snakes from all these what's in the box clutches. I would say we're under 100 snakes available. And if I get time this weekend, I will finally photograph them and get them all updated and uploaded to Morph Market. On top of that, half of them need to be shed tested. So I'm sending out about 50 sheds to the homie Charlie, shedtesting.com. You're gonna want to hit him up. He's a channel sponsor. He's always looking us out. He's a really, really good dude. Amazing, reputable business, and I love what he stands for. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. Comment down below what was your favorite, what interests you most, because we're going to take those projects so many different directions. Some of them are going to end up tying together somewhere down the line. But again, we're not looking at just next season, one step in front. We're looking at 5-6 steps in front, you know, for the next 5-10 years. What's the plans? Things are going to change. You know, you're going to get thrown, you know, monkey wrench here or there, where you're going to have to adjust on the fly. So all we're trying to say basically is make sure you plan things out accordingly. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Look out for any deals that you see out there, and you never know what you might come across that you may not have thought you would have been able to kind of work into your budget, but boom, somebody makes it available because it's not one of their holdbacks. Anyway, it's Will, Flawless Exotic Creations. We love you guys. We out.